that's going to do it. San Antonio takes it. They finish the season 34-48. The Raptors 30-52. And that puts a wrap on the 2024-2025 season.
Thank you. Thank you, all players, coaches, front office, medical, performance. We have outstanding people in this organization that care about each other, okay? This season was ups and downs. It was good moments, great moments. It was sad moments, like it was everything, okay? We all need to learn from this season and to set ourselves for a lot of success in coming season, okay? Off season starts now, okay? But in 5 minutes, new season preparation for every day. And what I mean by that, you need to disconnect. Do whatever you need to do. But when we get back to work, we need to push each other to go to the next another level. Okay? Because all of us in this room, we deserve to win. We deserve to win big in this league, and we have enough in this room to win big in this league. Love you all. Thank you for surviving me every single day. I know that I'm a pain in the ass. I know it's not easy to work with me. Thank you for staying with me and the coaches and everybody else. You guys are outstanding. Keep building and keep trusting each other. So love you all. Here we go.
M13, 1, 2, 3, family.
Yeah, nice wrap.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Good evening. Let's go. Put your helmets on because we got work to do. This is our first team meeting. One thing that I want you to notice is this logo over here that represents 30 years of Toronto Raptors. 30 years of history. You're here sitting in the seats of some great players, Hall of Famers that were here before you guys, and you have the same expectation for you to one day become part of that history and become one day Hall of Famer and All-Star and all of that, all right? What is our goal as a team, as an organization? It's simple. Larry O'Brien Trophy. This is why all of us are here, to win the championship. And if you don't believe it, if you don't believe in to winning a championship with this organization, the best thing is right now, leave the room. I don't care. But if you're staying here, if you're with us, you're giving your 100% and you're completely committed to the team with a goal to win the championship. It's a process over outcome. That's our huge focus this year. We're gonna be focused on the process. How we practice, how we compete, how we communicate, how we're doing as a team. All of that is gonna be huge for us to learn what the process is. Win or lose, it's the same mentality. You guys feel me? Yeah, let's go. IQ, let's hear you.
Together on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Together.
My expectations for the team, I thought we were going to be good. It all started in training camp, we were getting after it, talking to each other, pushing each other. We had the right tools to just build the foundation of our team.
Very young group, so obviously trying to improve, just not take any day for granted. I think we did that to the best of our ability.
Push him inside, and it ended up that we made a shot. You could feel that we have a great energy, that the group is connected, that the group is excited to be with each other. And it was a great opportunity for us from day one to start establishing our habits and working on our culture.
Together on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Playing together, working together, figuring things out, and honestly getting better. We got a lot of young guys, a lot of rookies coming in, and just trying to have a full season under our belt.
I didn't know what to expect. Something you work for all your life. So when I was really coming in, I just expected a lot of competition. I expected everybody to be elite every day in practice. We was getting after it, being around the guys. Kind of found myself as a player and a person.
I was very bright-eyed, just learning and trying to figure out where my role is going to be and how it can help this team. So I'm just, really just trying to figure out what I was going to be for the whole year.
I felt really good about the group. I thought we could kind of exceed a lot of these expectations that kind of like the league or the media or whoever had for us. I think unfortunately with like injuries and stuff like that, we couldn't always show that, but I think when we actually had the time and like everybody available, we showed what we can do.
We knew there were going to be ups and downs, but just trying to get on the same page on how we were trying to play, building the culture that we're trying to, build and set here.
We enjoy spending time together. We enjoy playing basketball together. So that obviously really helps, and that's like a big part of the foundation that we wanted to build for us to be successful in the future.
I've been saying this is definitely the most camaraderie I've been around as a group.
Honestly, it's pretty cool, just to be able to come to work and have fun and enjoy your work, enjoy being in a competitive environment, and enjoy being in a place where everybody enjoys being around each other is something that is very cool.
It makes it fun every single day to come and play basketball. Nothing this year was dragging us down, wins as losses. We're still the same group, and I think that's super important for a team.
To be honest with you, in my 29 years of coaching now, this might be the best team chemistry I ever had on a team.
The stronger your team is, those moments when adversity hits, it's going to make you guys be able to get through those moments. So I think with us being so tight, close, it's just going to lead to a long way for us.
Hey, keep stacking on three. 1, 2, 3. Keep stacking.
We have a lot of memories, this team, already. The little ball where we all kind of got dressed up and had the painting competition and stuff and all of that.
Jakob. It's getting worse.
I think that was really fun. That was the first time we were all together, kind of dressed up and just kind of conversate and hang out. We got a lot of pictures, we got a lot of memories out of that, and I still think I got robbed on the painting competition, but we don't have to get into that.
Mine was the best.
We always have good talks, we always laughing. There was really never anybody that was like out of the loop or anything, so I love this team.
We have a lot of fun. We really enjoy each other. Like we always hang out, off the court.
It's a lot of the cities we go to. Someone hit the group chat like, who trying to go get food, and it won't just be a couple people. It'll be a good 8, 9, 10 people go every time.
Darko's been very deliberate and like intentional about like getting the group together. I think it's also guys like Scottie, who's like our team leader, who goes out of his way to like set up dinners, events, like just little things on the road where he'll shoot a text in the group chat. It's like, yeah, we're going over here. Like whoever wants to join can join.
And speaking of good guys, Scottie took you shopping.
Yeah, at the beginning of the year.
On the way to take Brooks shopping, we went to like a vintage designer. They have a lot of things. Vintage Balenciaga, vintage rig, vintage
right
babe,
beside my office.
Vintage everything. Go on there with the work, show your face work. Cheese! Let's do it. Meet y'all there.
See the rook, man. My boy, tell him about the shot, bro. Tell him about you.
Let me fill you in where we at. I mean, not where we at.
We're not telling nobody where we at.
Not where we at, but walked in, eyes automatically was like, I already knew what time it was, you feel me? As soon as he figured out I like clothes, he was like, yo, Rook, come with me. So just like something quick like that, like that's how everybody is. That's how we just got a bunch of genuine guys that just like to make everybody happy and make sure everybody feels included.
Just to get to know him, what he's into, what he likes to do. Small stuff like that just goes a long way. I recognize that Jacoby's a big Balenciaga guy. I think we got that in common. So, that brings us together as well.
I told you. I did get these jeans. It was funny, I think I was getting close. I was like, this game 50, this game 60. But man, by game 50, 60, you was running out of clothes. Definitely need this one. Need this one. Come on now. Come on now, I need this one. I see the vision already. That was crazy. Check back like game 50. Game 50.
It's not just about shopping. He's really into fashion. He likes certain types of music. Getting to know what his family is like. I can't just go and tell somebody to do something if it has a bad effect on them if I just go out there and do that. So getting to know who people are as people, that makes you a real leader and have a connection deeper than what basketball brings.
Still take care of the work though, no matter what. He don't know yet. Still gotta take care of the work.
Yeah, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
You got me right, bro.
Come on, bro. You know I got you right, bro.
I'll never miss a shot ever again, bro.
Get Brooke right.
Appreciate it. That experience, it was fun. I think that just kind of showed me what person Scottie was early. Him being the leader on the team, and then him just, choosing me early, picking me out early, just to kind of bring me under his wing as one of his rooks. So that was pretty cool.
When you look around the globe, you don't see any prime minister being 23 years old or a president of the country or CEO of the company. For leaders, you need to mature and you need to grow into that role. And Scottie has those natural instincts in him.
It's one way to be a leader of, going out there and, doing it and just leading by example. He's been doing that, obviously, but there's a difference when, it's kind of the audible and he's talking and telling you what spots to be at and stuff like that. And I feel like that's his biggest growth point.
He had a lot on his plate this year, and I think that he handled it the best possible way. I think that he grew up so much as a leader, understanding how he needs to talk to the different teammates, how he can influence the game. In so many things on the court and off the court, we saw outstanding growth of Scottie as a leader of our group.
Him as a leader, I think he's taken a jump as far as just his willingness to, kind of voice his opinion, voice what we need to do.
The way he found his voice throughout the year, from, not knowing what to say sometimes to, just giving us a great speech at the end of the year after the game, telling us he loved us.
Over here. Proud of y'all boys, man. Fight every single game, every play, practice. Really enjoyed that. Yeah.
You tell how much Scottie cares about this team, how much he cares about what he does, like him as a basketball player. And I thought he picked a great moment. You could tell he was getting a little bit emotional about it, like that really meant the world to him, even though it was a rough year.
It was fun, man. Y'all made a lot of fun for me. I don't know about y'all, but it made a lot of fun for me. Wins, losses. I just love y'all boys, man. Love you too, Scott.
That stuff's cool. He didn't have to do that, especially after a loss. He had a really, really good game. He didn't have to, take the time to kind of share that. And telling us he loves us and stuff like that's big time to hear from a guy like that.
To be honest, I just had a huge rush of emotions. I love this team. I love the guys on our team. I'm just super proud of the way that they fought throughout the whole entire year. We fought, we had injuries, we still went out there and battled. So I'm just super proud of what these guys brought to the floor every single game.
To have a person like that leading us, I think that'll carry us a long way just because he cares so much about us. And I'm excited to follow him.
It happens naturally for him. He's very appreciative of his teammates and all the people in the organization and medical and performance and coaches and front office. And he really wanted to voice to his teammates how much he loves his teammates and how much their support means to him as well. We are very lucky to have him as the face of our franchise.
I think just with the group that we have, they just make it so much easier for me. Guys that listen, want to win. That just makes it so much easier for me to be able to get to know these guys, what their main focus, their main intentions, they want to play the right way. All those little things that lead to winning, these guys are ready to do. These guys understand, they listen, they know I know the game. These guys make it easy for me.
Loose ball, scooped up Shead, lead pass Scottie, layup. Raptors lead by 10, it's a 20-4 run. And here's Battle the three. Oh, it's a Sunday afternoon, the touch is good. Oh! Jamal Shead rising up. It's Mogbo, and this is what the Raptors do.
This was a big year for us and how we wanted to get things started. And our young guys has helped us out so much as well.
Some teams, they just got one rookie, maybe two, but us having five, me, JB, Jamal, and Orich, all being young guys, all playing together with G League out here, all getting mints. It was really cool. Something I'll never forget and take for granted.
I feel like, little brothers all just growing up together at the same time. So, just a blessed, situation that we're in.
I think that definitely made it easier for all of us mentally, knowing that there's a bunch of people that are going through the same thing as you.
We saw a lot of the young guys really starting to have an impact out there.
Here's Walter. Walter puts it up and in! Jacoby Walter, the rookie from Baylor, delivers a three.
Time we go in there and learn, it's not us just going in there just listening. It's us asking questions, trying to understand the game more. So I feel like, that's what's different about our rookie class, kind of mature, going there asking questions, learning from, vets, asking for advice. We all just want to learn and, be on the same page.
This is the first triple-double of a season by a rookie.
That's kind of the identity of the team. So, I want to follow the identity.
When you are doing those things and have all those things in the right place, like the only way you can, go is up.
Our team is, has been built from a good foundation. The players we have, the type of players we have, the type of people we have. I think our foundation has been built to win. The coaching staff we have, top to bottom, I think our team is set up to win.
Every game, we're getting better and better. If you continue on that pace, wins are gonna come. Wins are gonna come. And everything we do is to win, okay? Keep putting in, don't fall back, at any point, don't get discouraged. It's not how many times you fall down, it's how many times you step up and get up and continue fighting. All right? You ready?
Yes, sir.
Dana, let's get it. Let's go.
I like the honest conversation in real time. Everybody's able to get on the next person. Darko is good at having healthy relationships and having a balance of encouraging people, but also getting on them. And I think that's what I like about it the most.
At the end of the day, we all want the same thing. It's very important to have good communication, to be open and honest with each other, to have hard conversations when we need to have hard conversations, working together, and we're trying to maximize the opportunity we have.
Why are you playing so timid? No cuts, no force, nothing in the rim. You're a little bit overthinking the game right now. I need you to relax, have fun out there and play hard. That's all it is. Come on, let's go.
I think biggest blessing for me was being paired with Darko. He's a really good players coach. He understands his players, and he told me from day one, find your footing, and then once you find your footing, help everybody else find theirs.
It's been a partnership. It's been inviting, encouraging, just to have everybody on the same page, trying to make sure that I'm bettering myself every single day, whether it's health-wise, on the floor, off the floor, in the weight room, in the training room. They've all put a plan together to just try to make me better, and that's encouraging.
I definitely feel like it's unique that a lot of teams probably don't have. Just continuing to accept all the coaching that they're giving us because they're putting us in position to be successful, and then it's on us to go out there and execute.
Good, keep playing, good.
Well, I do think that's the most important part of the coach and the coaching staff is to help players to grow and improve. And as a sum of that individual improvement comes the improvement of the whole group. Front office did outstanding job of identifying talented players and young players that have potential to continue to grow. So it was a lot of fun.
Let's go, Gradey. Let's go. Energy. Let's go. Lead us. Here we go. Energy right away. Let's go. Energy right away. Here we go, Yak, right away.
The word that I have to describe this team right now is transition. It's a transitional period because there's still a lot of great talent on this team. If you really look at the roster, they're just young. And I think that experience is going to come.
Part of the building is knowing that it's not going to be perfect right away. But, we're humans, so sometimes that's hard, but it, pays off in the long run. And I think to where we've gotten here at the end of the season, we saw a huge growth and we saw ourselves get better throughout the year.
I don't want to set expectations on us or anything, but I think the sky's the limit for us.
I expect us, right off the gates, to be amazing.
Winning. I don't think it's nothing else. It's just winning.
I think adding BI and BI, Scottie, Quick, RJ, and Yacht, that's a pretty good five right there. And I think they'll take us far, but I think that backup unit and what we can grow into, and I think we could help them and we could go really far.
You're going to see a group that's going to go out there and work hard. We're going to be adding, Brandon Ingram, so that'll be new. And, I think it's going to be, we're going to really shock some people.
I see a group that, want to make the next step, is going to take the next step, and just a fun group that are going to go out and play tough and play hard.
To be able to see Brandon flourish is just going to be super happy. He had some ankle problems this year, so I'm just ready to see him go out there on the floor and be back to who he is. But I also want to challenge him every single day to grow and be better for our team. I can't wait for him to push me as well.
Yeah, I'm anxious to get back on the floor, especially healthy. It's still a teaser that I gotta wait another 5-6 months to get back on the floor and actually play games, but I think that's a good chance to build some chemistry with my teammates, see how we can be for next year.
It's so loud.
Year one of our rebuild is behind us, and I think it was very successful for our group. Now it's going to be time for us to make next steps.
Man, 30 years.
Yes. Good. Good. Yes, sir. Soon I get back, I'm a little chilling. How are you, man? You man? Good.
30 years. It was amazing to be a part of.
It's super special, seeing the guys and fans and the past players that kind of paved the way, for this organization.
The 30 years anniversary, you see all the alumni in the gym. It's just like, man, one day you can see yourself being here, and it's just like, it's more than just a name on a jersey. It's what you bring to a whole country.
Just seeing greatness, it kind of inspires you, and I think the whole year has been that.
You've seen a lot of alumni, and that shows what the organization, how much everybody really loves the city of Toronto itself. Having so much alumni come back just to watch us, come to support us, give us wisdom. I appreciate them for coming back. I saw a lot of people I never thought I would ever see, Vince, Muggsy coming back, Terrence Ross coming here, just a lot of people I never thought I would see that are pretty iconic for the Raptors.
This was a special year for Raptors fans, Raptors history, the organization and as a whole. And, to be a part of it and continue to try to grow it and try to cement a legacy, all this stuff was just super motivating.
The Raptors have a lot of history, not only the NBA can stand on, but all of Canada, all of North America.
30 years, I've been here 11 of them, so maybe a little more than a third. Huge amount of respect for this franchise, I think, around the NBA now.
Honestly, just the trajectory of everything. From when it started, that's probably the vision that everybody had. It's, from a global standpoint, very respected.
You can tell that the fans, they expect to win now.
Before they were learning basketball, learning, the culture of the NBA. The 30 years of having basketball, they're winning a championship now. They expect to win, and they want to win.
I think that they have made a statement in terms of being a really sustainable product. And when you go to the games now, it's an insightful, informative crowd. It is a basketball club, entertainment. So it's changed a lot.
I think of the city as it's grown since 2013. It's an international destination. It probably always was to a degree, but you see Drake, you see The Weeknd, you see the Raptors, you see the city. Who doesn't come to Toronto and absolutely love it?
I think now we're slowly trying to start building that next era. I believe this is the start of it.
What Quickley, Barrett, and Barnes can do together will be something special to see build and come together.
The future's bright, it's fun. Obviously, we want to get back to winning, and I think that, that second ride up will be hopefully more fun than the first.
Mm-hmm.